Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Yeah. Dope discussions. Yeah. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Yeah. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue, talk without judging. Dope discussion, dope discussion.
Let's talk about it. First things first, before I start sharing my list with you all, I want to ask y'all a question. Okay. Let me know in the chat right now, what age range would you all consider to be an older woman? Okay, let's start there so that I can make sure that I am on point with what I am going to say this evening. And I got time, so we gonna talk. What up, y'all? 27 plus. Okay, I see 27 plus. What age range do you all consider to be older? 40 plus. What's up? Over 40. Okay. 45, 46 through 54. 45, okay. Well, from 39 up, 30 plus. Okay, so I'm glad that you all let me know what you all's age range was, because from what I have been observing, and I know y'all can be shocked and alarmed by this, but from what I have been observing, like somebody placed in the chat earlier, they said 27 plus was older. Now, I'm going to be real and say that me personally, I don't consider anything in your 20s to be old. So I would say that older would be anything from 35 plus. I think 35 plus is older. However, I have been seeing women as young as 28, 29, 30 complaining with the same issues that a lot of the older women would have. I'm going to be real about this. And I think this is happening because as these young ladies are approaching their 30s, reality is starting to settle in that, damn, I don't have what I should have by this age. A lot of women, you all, they strive to be settled down by 30. So when you're knocking on 30 and you don't even have a boyfriend, things can get very, very scary. All right. These young women start to panic a little bit, and it makes it no worse or any better, I should say, that they are seeing the older women out there struggling and scuffling around too. Because it's like, damn, like I was supposed to beat her. Why am I catching up to the aunties? I'm finding myself in the same life path as the aunties who don't have a man, who are not secure, who are not stable. And even if they are quote unquote secure and stable, they are having to work extremely hard. in order to maintain and sustain a particular lifestyle. So I'm going to be real, you all, and say that although I am not particularly talking about women in their 20s, there have been quite a few women that are knocking on their 30s, frantic, in a panic, like, what the fuck? Like, I was supposed to have my Prince Charming by now. Like, what the hell? And I'm not even finding a man. And women of all different ages, all different backgrounds, they're all scurrying around because reality is starting to settle in that I'm not a spring chicken no more. And what's making it very, very scary for a lot of these younger women that are knocking on their 30s is they are seeing that even the women who are, let's say, older and more mature and advanced in life, they're still not meeting their partners, right? So all of that is kicking in, even with women as young as 27, 28, 29, because by 30, we have it in our minds that we should have been married by now. I should have had my first baby by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of women who do that. And I'm going to be real, with the climate being what it is, it's a lot of men and women who are kind of shying away from having children. However, let's be very, very abundantly clear that a lot of these young women at least wanted to have a life partner, and they're not finding that. And what's making it even more scary for these younger women is the fact that men of all different ages, backgrounds, races, you name it, they are also taking the approach of, I'm not looking for anything serious. So all the way around, it's becoming a hassle and a headache for women. Like, what the fudge? Where's my man? Where's my boyfriend? Like, I don't even have somebody that I'm taking serious or that is taking me serious. So I want to start it off by giving the introduction of, it is women all across the board in all different categories that are frantic, that are panicking, and that, quite frankly, are intimidated, are resentful, and an extreme hate of the modern day men. Now, oftentimes we hear about modern day women. You know, these modern women, you know, they're in their strong, independent boss chick bag. These modern women, they don't want to collaborate effectively within a relationship. These modern women, they are always wanting to be a hot girl, a city girl, and have these hold out phases, right? We always hear about that. But what I want to do is flip it around and talk about these modern day men and why specifically older women or even the younger women who are approaching more mature ages are frantic and are, quite frankly, again, not too fond and not too happy with the modern day men. Okay. And the first thing that I came up with, this is just from me observing different things, you all. Hold on. Why is this not scrolling? Okay, there it goes. The first thing that I came up with, just from me observing things, hearing women complaining, and the reason why I told you all to put the age range in the chat is because me, myself, personally, I have been seeing those age ranges that you all named talking about the issues that I have listed. And yes, from as young as 27 years old. See, when you are 25 and younger, you feel like, you know, you have all this time. Like you feel like 30 is a long time from now. But once you start creeping up on that, it's like, damn, I'm getting old. So I would throw in the 27 plus. I would. Okay, even though I don't really personally consider 27 to be old. But just from the climate that we are observing and seeing today, yeah, they're panicking, because what happened was a lot of these younger women who are in their late 20s, they started to realize how fast time flies. So they're looking back like, damn, what the fudge? Like, how did I go from 19 to 27 overnight? So if I went from 19 to 27 overnight, I already know me approaching 35 plus is going to be like that. And so that is why they can also become, a little bit frantic and in a panic, and actually, again, start to hate and resent modern men. Okay, so I want to make that abundantly clear. But the first thing that I want to acknowledge, as far as why a lot of these older women hate modern men, and this is in no particular order, but the first thing I do want to acknowledge is you have more options and you explore them. Back in the day, it was a thing where a woman could just come through, wag a little ass in your face. Hold on, y'all want me to lie? I can't do it. Smile a little bit, maybe. And a lot of men would come a running, because it's like, oh damn, what the fuck? What's up with this? And when it came to older women in particular, they were accustomed to you all pretty much prioritizing them over the younger women, because they had it in their minds, I'm more developed than her. What do I mean by developed? Well, I'm more developed mentally. I'm more developed sexually. I'm more developed physically. And so, yeah, you're not going to want to deal with those little old girls. You need a grown woman. But now in present day, when it comes to a lot of these modern men, y'all are not really consuming yourselves with certain things. It's like, look, as long as you are mature and legal, bitch, I'll see what's up if you have a good head on your shoulders, or if you're cool. You know what I'm saying? If you're a woman that is approachable, a woman that is inviting, and so on and so forth. Like, I'm not really concerned with, does she have this amount of experience? Like, because a lot of the modern men today, they don't mind molding and coaching and teaching a woman, a young woman at that, right? A younger woman at that. And like I already told you all, in my opinion, I would consider an older woman to be 35 plus. But you are starting to see young women approaching 30 having the same kind of gripes and issues with the modern men as a lot of these older women are. So I want to put that in the proper context, right? And with that being said, you have these older women sizing up a lot of these younger women, like, what the fuck do she got on me? Like, she ain't got this and she ain't got that. And they are able to see that men today, they are able to actually explore, let's say, more younger options, more moldable, coachable, teachable options. And they are actually entertaining said women. Now, in my opinion, and a lot of the brothers on my platform opinion as well, y'all let me know if you agree or disagree. But from what I can observe, you all are not checking for no babies. Y'all not checking for no 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. Y'all ain't looking for no teeny boppers. Like, y'all ain't on that type of bullshit. However, like I mentioned earlier, y'all are exploring 25-year-olds. Y'all are. if she presents herself to be mature enough, more, well-rounded enough in more ways than one, yeah, y'all are exploring that. And what is pissing a lot of these older women off is that you all are not only being presented with more options and you are exploring them, but you're actually being explored and entertained back by those options. Hold on. Yeah, dun, dun, dun. Hold on now. We got some things to break down. Y'all like the video. Share the video and subscribe. And thank y'all for being here. This is very impromptu. And I was inspired. I was like, damn, I can talk about that. And I can come up with my own set of, ideas and a list from what I can see and present this. Thank you, Demise. It says all single women are mad that no one cares about them if they have no husband. Smash and pass. But wait a minute, Demise. Men today are not even smashing and passing. It is so bad that they are just getting passed. I ain't touching you. But let's go back. Thank you, Neophyte. Let's go back. You have more options and you explore them. And not only are a lot of these modern men exploring these options, but these women are actually interested in you back. That wasn't a thing way back in the day like that. Or I ain't gonna say way back in the day, but not too long ago, it was a lot of younger women who would be repulsed and grossed out by a man, let's say 10 years older than her, or 15, 12 years older than her. Like, oh, you my daddy, you my uncle. Hey, I ain't trying to talk to you. Nah, today? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And even in regards to the younger men of today, they also have more options and they explore them as well. So all across the board, you all, let's really put this into the proper perspective. It is men as young as 28, I'll say 26 even. It is young men as young as 26 plus in today's time and world to where they are stable. I even have a select few of them young brothers on my platform like, yeah, big sis, I have my own business, or I work for this company. I'm into tech and I'm making this amount of money per year. I have my own house. I'm doing very well for myself. I'm talking about young men. Believe it or not, we have had men as young as 26 years old who have very, very stable and secure lifestyles. And they too are able to have a wide range of women to choose from, whether they are young and old. As a matter of fact, we are starting to see a lot of these cougar babies, not sugar babies, but the cougar babies, which are the older women who still look youthful enough and sexy enough to, have their little pick and prey on these young men. We're starting to see a lot of them actually choose up on these younger guys because they do offer a level of stability and security, right? But I want to drive this point home, and I see y'all super chats. Give me a second. I got to break these things down, and y'all get the likes up for me. We can't hit 500, all right? 400 first. Let's dissect this. First things first, I want to get into the older men having options and exploring them. Older men, in my opinion, would be anywhere from 35 plus. Same thing as women, okay? 35 plus men in today's world, y'all have, again, this level of stability and security that maybe men from your past generations really didn't have like that. And the reason why is because we are in a new modern day world to where you all are able to have regular 9-to-5 jobs and be able to start your own businesses. Maybe you have certain investments that you are getting good returns on. You all are able to dabble in different trades. And the reason why you all are able to do that is because you all are comfortable with being alone. That's the second reason. See, these things gonna flow into each other, but let's get into it. A lot of men, y'all are comfortable with being alone, which means I have a lot of free time. I'm able to embark on different journeys. I'm able to explore different depths to my interests. Whether I want to, let's say again, learn a new skill, learn a new trade, have a regular 9 to 5, start a business, study, learn something new. Y'all have a lot of free time on y'all hands, which is freeing up a lot of space and time to be able to expand, right? So you are seeing these older men have a lot of, money, a lot of stability, a lot of security. And that is very appealing on women in general. Does not matter her age. And let's also factor into, like we said, you all are comfortable being alone. You all having free time to really tend to and take care of yourselves. I'm gonna be real with y'all, okay? Y'all be looking good. Y'all have no idea how many older men I have seen. It's like, nigga, you how old? Oh yeah, I'm 50. Oh yeah, I'm 65. Oh yeah, and looking good. I'm talking about y'all in shape. Y'all taking care of yourselves, like all of that. So y'all are able to have even the young women out here choosing up on you. You have the options. Not only do you have the options, but those options are exploring you as well. These older women do not like that shit. You are supposed to be reserved for me. You are supposed to be only able to bag a woman that's my age or older, your age or older. How in the hell are you able to get a woman as young as 27, 28, 25? Like, what the fuck? And a lot of these older women, they would hate on y'all like, oh, y'all just some predators. See, y'all only want to deal with these little girls because they don't know no better. Y'all just want to be able to control somebody. See, she ain't got no mind like me. And in all actuality, the reason why these older men even are starting to explore these younger women, right? And when I say younger women, again, on my platform, I don't see y'all wanting to deal with no little ass girls. I don't see that. I see y'all dealing with women 25 plus. Okay. But let's peep the game. They get upset by that. Because it's like, what the how in the hell? So they start throwing shade at y'all, talking about y'all are just trying to control somebody and y'all are just trying to manipulate somebody and dominate and groom, all of that type of shit, which is wild to me because, again, these are the same women that if they were able to land a younger man, they would. But let's be clear, a lot of the older women of today, I'm talking about in mass, in bulk, they not hitting on Megan Good. They not hitting on Halle Berry. They not hitting on Beyonce. They not hitting on J-Lo. They not hitting on Angela Bassett. No, older women today, they look their age or older. They do. Okay? And it's getting so bad, you all, that even the younger women are starting to look very weathered. So just imagine an older woman like, yeah, y'all out of shape. Y'all ain't taking care of yourselves. Y'all got a lot of baggage. So all the way around, like, men in general are not checking for the older women. But the older modern day men, they have options all across the board. I can get an older woman. I can get a younger woman. I can get a woman my age. It really does not matter because y'all are appealing to women across the board in general because, again, due to you all being comfortable alone, which is another thing that they hate, it's like, what the fuck? How are y'all good by yourself? Y'all have a lot of time to take care of yourself. Make sure that you're good and you're stable. You know, a lot of y'all may have passive income to where you don't really have to clock in like that. So you're able to kind of kick your feet up and, you know, dabble if you want to. And these older women, they do not like that because, again, if you have all of this time to take care of yourself and build and, you know, all of that, you're going to be able to explore all of these different options. All right, you're going to be very appealing and appetizing to all women across the board. Now let's get into the younger men when it comes to them having more options and them exploring them. The younger men are hated by these modern women because, again, we are seeing that the age of men becoming successful, becoming stable and secure, y'all are getting younger and younger, right? And so when I'm seeing a young man that is successful and stable, and he's not checking for me like that because he's learned from past generations, oh, I'm pissed off about that. Because now these young men are able to peep game on my old ass and see that maybe I'm not the best candidate. Maybe I'm not the type of woman that has his best interest at heart. Maybe I'm just this old, washed up has-been looking for a handout in the come up. This is why the older women of today hate modern men of all ages. Because y'all got all of this success. Y'all have all these options. Y'all are exploring these options, and you're not checking for me. Are there exceptions? Sure. There are exceptions to where, again, you can have an attractive older woman that gets a lot of play because she has kept herself up. But what did I just say? That's very far and in between. It's not a lot of them. You're not seeing a lot of, once again, the Megan Goods, the Beyoncés, the Kelly Rowlands, the Angela Bassett's, the Halle Berry's, the J-Lo's. You're not seeing a whole slew of just bad old women. Like, damn, she still look good in the motherfucker. You're not. So, with that being said, these older women can become resentful and actually hate the fact that these men are not sharing with me, are not checking for me, are not saving me. I hope that makes sense. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all following me so far. Okay. Hold on, I didn't even see. I had my my banner screen pulled up so I couldn't see the chat. Shout out to y'all for y'all donations. Thank you, Garland. It says, sis, you have 40 and 50-year-olds trying to act like 20-year-olds. Might as well stay on mission business and check for the younger model. That is something else, Garland. That's a good point. A lot of these older women are peeping game on the fact that you all do have options. And a lot of you all are choosing the quote unquote younger model of options, right? No pun intended on the model part, but hey, let's peep some game. These older women are peeping game on the fact that a lot of these modern men that are stable and successful, y'all are looking for the younger models. Oh, okay, well, these young girls, they look like this, so let me look like that. These younger girls, they act like this, so let me act like that. These younger girls, and so they're trying to mold themselves into being like these younger models, but they're missing a key ingredient. And that key ingredient is, let me just pull it up. Let me just show y'all. Y'all get the likes up. We can hit 600. This is the key ingredient. All right. Y'all are old as hell, shriveled up as a motherfucker. but you're trying to mimic the young girls. So you're gonna put on your wigs, and you're gonna get your push-up bras, and you're gonna get your lip fillers and shit, and you're gonna try to wear the waist trainers and the booty lifters. But at the end of the day, the men see this. Okay. Bulldog Keisha, y'all laughing, I'm dead ass serious. Y'all, we should have at least 415 likes. Okay? Help us out. And so when you modern men of all different ages, right? When y'all are able to explore different options, better options, younger options, they get mad like, what the fuck? You know what? It's just because y'all can't handle no grown woman. It's because y'all can't handle no mature woman. See, I'm going to be able to see your guns from a mile away, but them little girls. And so they're mad. But they're not understanding that you are a complete turnoff, because not only are you giving shriveled up worm, but you are trying to pattern yourself after the most immature of females. You're trying to pattern yourself after the young hoes. You're not trying to pattern yourself after, the mature, polished up, youthful young ladies that these men are choosing up on. No, you want to be like, who a young thought? You want to be like Cardi B. You want to be like Megan Thee Stallion. You want to be like Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? And so not only are you giving washed up worm, but you got the nerve to try to do what these young hoes is doing. Nah, no, thank you. But when it comes to these men of all different ages, and they can really hate you older men. Let's make this abundantly clear. These older women, they specifically hate and are resentful towards older men because in their mind, you shouldn't be able to explore other options of women. You should be only restricted to what the fuck I'm gonna offer to you. Not no young, cute ass, vibrant girl who have a lot more life to live than me, who can be shaped and molded better than me. Nuh-uh, you hell no, nigga. So this is why they will start to try to shame a lot of the older men in particular. Because it's like, you have a lot more to offer. Let's go here for a second, you all. All right. And y'all get the likes up. Again, at least 415 likes. A lot of the modern men today have more options, and they explore them, and these options are exploring them back. Okay. Now, when it comes to the older men, these older women can be extremely upset with you because they know and understand that you are even more stable than even the young successful men. The young successful men, they are still trying to find their way. They're still trying to find their footing. But when you are older, nigga, I know you set. I know you straight. You probably got so much damn money stacked up and stashed away. Your life on cruise mode. You on autopilot with your shit. Like, so they can be extremely upset knowing that they are missing out on a man that could really give them a life of security and stability. Yet you want to give that to another woman that's not even hitting on what I'm hitting on because I'm grown. And, I got more experience. And I'm more seasoned than them little girls. But you want to go and waste your time and your money on them little girls? You should be wasting your time and money on me. So they can be extremely mad at the older men especially. The young dude, they will settle for a young man when the older men are not checking for them. This is why you can see women like, what's her name? Is her name Drea? whatever chick that is. This is why you have the Dreas of the world and so on and so forth going and getting with the young men out here, because they know when it comes to the older, mature men, wise men, they're not going to really make that investment into her, because I already know what it's hitting for. But a younger dude, he probably don't really know nothing like that. He's not really peeping game on me because he's fresh out of water. But these older men, they know what's up. So they will settle for a younger man that is successful. But the first choice is going to be that older seasoned man. And they get upset when you older men specifically are going out of your way to avoid them. Because how dare you? But here's the thing, ladies. Y'all also are not taking into consideration that when you have the opportunity to get with these men that have resources and money and so on and so forth, you were too young and hot and lit in the damn pants. You wouldn't want to do that at that time. But now that you're older and you're realizing and recognizing the faults and flaws of your ways, and reality is dawning in on you and settling in on you, like, damn, like, okay, I gotta make some moves. Like, I don't really have what I need. Then that's when you all start to get on code and act right with these men who have spent the majority of their lives building. But what is it that a lot of these women say? A lot of these women say things to the effect of, I ain't building with no man. You better already have that shit done. Y'all have that mentality when you're younger. Because a lot of these women, they have banked on them being able to get older and be able to come back to said man once he did have everything solidified and complete. But it backfired. No woman, especially these older women, they did not anticipate these men of today realizing their value. I was supposed to be able to double back when I felt like it, to go ahead and say, okay, I'm ready to cash in my chips. But these men said, no, actually, I have other options. See, that what's happening today is very, very new. Y'all get the likes up for me. Y'all know they be hating on us, especially for these live streams. And I see the rest of y'all donations. I'm going to get to them in a second. But I want to break this down. In today's time, these older men are able to have a lot of options due to, like I stated earlier, you all taking care of yourself, you all solidifying yourself, you all developing yourself, all of that, right? See, back in the day, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm going to say it bluntly. Back in the day, those older men back in the day, they wasn't as vibrant, they wasn't as fine, they wasn't as successful and stable as a lot of the men of today. So they ultimately did have to settle. Because, yeah, I'm an old, dried up old man. Yeah, I got some money, but shit, these young girls ain't trying to love on me and, check in on me like that. So a lot of them older men back in the day, they would settle for old Shirley. They would. They would go ahead and get with old Shirley and be like, oh, well, she the best I can do. Because, don't no young, vibrant bitch want to be with my old shriveled up ass. But y'all got old and shriveled up today. It's a whole new breed of men. Let's be abundantly clear. The old men today look like they in their 30s and shit. So now y'all are able to explore more and more options. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, these women are getting iced out. These older women are getting iced out and they don't like it. Like, what the fuck? I banked on these old ass men reaching a level in their lives to where all of these options would be cut off. Yet they're not. Y'all's options are better bitches than me. Like, what? So they are feeling the effects of being passed up. And they hate modern men for that. They hate the fact that modern men today, especially the older modern men, are able to keep themselves up to a point to where you all can do whatever the hell you want to do with whatever woman. Because every woman is checking for you. Okay. But let me continue. Thank you, successful. It says soft life error, not error. Whoopsie. Yeah, and a lot of these chicks getting laid off from their job. So they really feeling it. A lot of the older women, they're really feeling it because they had in their minds that they would be able to get into these career fields and stay there forever, retire, get a pension maybe. So yeah, I ain't gonna really need no man like that. I got my shit together. You know, I got my degrees. I went to school. I've been at this government job for the past 15, 20 years. I'm gonna be set. But what happened with a lot of these older women was this new day and age. Excuse me. To where the economy collapsed. The job market collapsed. Shit got real. And guess what? There was no man there checking for them. That also backfired. So y'all trying to be in this soft girl era and shit like that. Like, yeah, I'm living my soft life and this, that, and the third. And then the rug got pulled. And when the rug got pulled and they looked around and there was no men to be found, that's when it really got real. Now that's why you're starting to see so many of these women out here crying and begging and pleading for a man to work with them and forgive them. Because I really can't live no damn soft life now. It don't matter how hard I work. It don't matter what degree I have, what field I get into. Like, the job market is trash, y'all. Especially for women. Especially for older women. Because I'm going to be real, a lot of society can view older women as maybe more stubborn, more stuck in their ways. You are going to be, again, less coachable, moldable, and teachable for a job and a damn man. So, yeah, a lot of these older women, they do not like what they are seeing today. But again, if y'all would have played y'all cards right when you had the damn chance, aka when you were younger, you wouldn't have had to suffer how y'all are suffering and struggling today. You know, thank you. Garland says, sis, you have 40 and 50-year-olds trying to act like 20-year-olds. Might as well stay on the mission. Okay, I got that one. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. So now y'all out here not only old and washed up, but now you want to act like a young hoe? No, I don't want that. You ain't even, you gotta at least be a bad bitch. And let's be very, very clear with this. The men of today, the modern men of today, they don't even care about you being a bad bitch. I don't care about you being fine. I don't care about you being sexy. I don't care about you being beautiful, attractive, and all of that bullshit. That's another reason why they're mad. I should have added to the list and said that. Like, men today, they don't care about you being attractive like that. Like, if you are a liability bitch, you can get your ass away from me. Thank you, Terenzo. It says what men and women deserve that society has destroyed is everyone was supposed to be fruitful and multiply starting out as virgins. Too truthful. Take all the time you all need to process these OG words. Keeps the mic. Salute to you, Terenzo. And you're right. Like, we just really messed up the world. I'm just gonna be real with you. The world is just jacked up. Like, we could have fared a lot better had we understood that we actually needed men. But what did we want to do? We wanted to have our whole phases while we were young, be wild, lit, turnt, and free, not be tied down to no man, not have to answer to no man. And now that we're older and we're actually needing a man, they don't want nothing to do with us. Okay? So you can't be fruitful, you can't multiply, because bitch, your debt is fruitful. Your bills have multiplied. The errors of your ways. Like, don't no man really want to check for you or be with you like that. Y'all been ran through and shit. So men really don't want to deal with that. Let's be very, very honest. Like, y'all just really messed up your prospects. You've messed up your opportunities, and everything has just crumbled down and backfired, because let's be very honest, Terezo, these older women came from a different generation. They were able to see, oh yeah, I could do all of this, and then later on in life find me a old sugar daddy or Prince Charming to rescue me down the line. We saw that happen to our mamas, our aunts, hell, some of our grandmas. So these older women, yeah, we come from that time to where, yeah, I can ruin my past. I can trick off my damn youth, and then one day have me a cleanup man. But the cleanup men today, where they at though? And that's why they hate the modern men. Thank you, East Coast Kev. It says it's over, ladies. By age 30, that check engine light comes on. Lord have mercy. I'm not gonna play with you, Kev. I'm just not. Thank you, Dim Eyes. It says, is she agreeable, willing to listen, respect my opinion, willing to sit down and listen to reason? No. A lot of the older women, like I said earlier, they're very stubborn. They're stuck in their ways, and they think that they know best. You know, so no, I'm not finna sit down and listen to you. Nigga, listen to you for what? The fuck? Hold on, y'all. It's not letting me scroll no more. I see Neophyte. Let me see. Is it working? Oh my God. Okay, here it goes. Thank you, Neophyte. It says, just putting my dues into the collection plate. Keep cooking like you can outcook Gordon Ramsay, the nigga. Look, we're going to whip it. Okay, we're going to whip it up. All right, and I appreciate you. And shout out to you for being a channel member. All right. Thank you, Dim Eyes. It says, oh, single women are mad that no one cares about them if they have no husband. Okay, I got that one. But again, peep game, they not even getting smashed no more. Well, smash you for what? When I can have me something tender later. Tender, younger, better, more agreeable, like they said in the super chat, all of that. Thank you, Johnny. It says, remember when the women didn't want to be bothered or talk to the same men? Yeah, even that's a thing of the past. Now women are fighting over the same men. It used to be a girl code. And this blew my mind, you all. See, I've been married my whole damn adult life. Okay. So I was still in the mindset of you don't talk to your homegirls or your cousin or your sister ex. You know what I'm saying? Like I come from that cloth. Like I ain't never had to be outside. I ain't never been out. Like I've been wifed up since I was 21. You know what I'm saying? So to see what's happening in present day with women actually not giving a fuck girl code. Nah, I want your egg. Like, I'm gonna talk to him next. I sure am. Yeah, you talked to him last year, but he a whole different man now. Like girl code is dead. Okay. And that's a very valid point, Johnny. It used to be a thing to where women would be like, nah, you used to talk to my sister. I ain't gonna talk to you. You used to date my cousin. I don't feel right about talking to you. You fucked around with my such and such. Nah, today? Nigga, fuck that bitch. I need help. I need a husband. I need love. Girl code is dead, y'all. Straight sharing people's exes. Like, don't care about how close to home it is. Like, girl, yeah, you my best friend and all, but love is love. We can't help that we found love together. Like, damn, like you really gonna date your homegirl's baby daddy. And I'm gonna be real, you all. I saw this shit happen up close and personally. with my own eyes from a man. I'm just gonna put it out there. My daddy, nigga, we gonna be honest. I saw this shit happen in real time with my own daddy. My daddy had met this chick, right? Got her pregnant and everything. When I tell y'all, few years later, got with her cousin. Now let my daddy tell it he ain't know. I ain't know that was related. Like, all I remember was they was talking about a family business. I'm like, damn, that family business sound kind of familiar. Like, ain't too many people doing that family business. And then lo and behold, yeah, that's the cousin. And guess what? Once the cousin found out, she was like, I don't give no fuck. She did not give a damn, y'all. Like, yeah, oh, okay. Oh, so you the daddy of my niece? Oh, well. Bitch was trying to get pregnant by my dad too. So the cousin trying to get pregnant, just nasty word. But that is the new day and age that we're living in, to where these bitches do not give a fuck. I like you. You seem to be a good quality man. You attractive. Yeah, I want my baby next. Fuck my cousin. Yeah, we can be one happy family. This is happening. Ain't no girl code no more because it is slim pickings. Let's be very, very clear, you all. And I wish I was lying. I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm really not. I put it on my whole entire existence. This happened. This happened. So yeah, it's getting real tragic outside, because a lot of these women are feeling the effects of men exploring other options. Let's pull it back up. Men having a lot of options, and the women not having a lot of options themselves. Right? But let's get into this one. Another reason why older women hate modern men is because y'all are comfortable being alone. A lot of, again, these older women, they were able to witness and see past generations. And past generations of women were able to kind of finesse the men, so to speak, by dangling peach, by dangling commitment, dangling a relationship. Like back in the day, you all, and this is not even that long ago, but just for the sake of, the dope discussion, I'm gonna say back in the day. Back in the day, you all, men used to really, really prioritize finding their wife, finding their special someone, because men were in that mode of, hey, I have to have a legacy. I'm trying to build something. I want to have something to pass down. I want my bloodline to continue. Right? And so you all would become a little bit lenient, so to speak, excuse me, when it comes to the women that you would allow to enter into your lives, right? Because again, time ticking, I'm looking for my woman now. And hey, let me go ahead and see what's out there. And back in the day, the younger woman, she wasn't really open to starting a family like that. She wasn't really open to settling down like that. What I just say? They wanted to spend their youth in that whole phase type of deal. I want to be in my whole phase. I want to be able to explore different things, experience life. I don't want to be trapped and settled down with no man. Not yet. I'll wait a little bit. I'll wait till I got it all out of my system, and then I'll try to find me a husband. Right? But these men today, I don't really care. I'm going to be very honest, you all. Men today do not give a damn about starting families like that, about settling down like that. It's become very, very indifferent. If it happens, cool. If it don't, I'm great. That is what it is. To whereas back in the day, a lot of the women banked on you all becoming a little bit desperate, right? And them having it in their minds that, well, these young girls, they not finna want to settle down like that. But I do. You older, I'm older. We're in a different, stage in our lives. So yeah, you ain't got no choice but to just settle for me, because these young hot bitches, they outside. But what happened today, y'all? Let's peep the game. Let's peep the game. Not only are you all comfortable with being alone, but it goes back to you all having more options, you exploring those options, and those options exploring you back. You all reached a point, you modern men today have reached a point to where these younger women even, they ready to give you a baby. For sure, damn. If you got the right amount of money, if you got the right amount of luxury, stability, security, yeah. If you attractive and all, yeah, I'm gonna bust it open. That's cool. Whenever you ready, baby. These younger women in today's time, they're peeping the landscape. They see the mistakes of the women of their past too, right? It's always going to be levels and layers to these conversations. The younger women today, they are seeing, I don't want to end up like, oh, Shirley. Oh, Shirley got to work 2 jobs and she's still struggling. Oh, Shirley ain't got no man. She be crying every damn night. Hell no. Nah. She by herself. She got to figure everything out by herself. I don't want to be like that. So if I come across a good man or a quality man, or even an older man, a modern man of the day, and he approaching me on some, hey, I'm ready to settle down. Oh, let me jump on board while I can. Because a lot of these younger women are seeing that the women that they looked up to, they down bad now. So you are starting to see a little bit of a shift when it comes to these younger women making certain decisions and choices. See, these older women, they banked on these younger women staying outside in the streets. So yeah, you kind of isolated, bruh. Them young hot tenderonis, she not ready. She not at the stage in her life to where she's ready and willing to do certain things like I am. But now they are. The struggle is outside. The struggle is real. So these young girls, they're peeping game on their elders, on the older women they used to idolize. And they're also saying, hey, I need to jump on board while the jumping is still good. Okay. Let's take it a step further. A lot of these younger women, they are also looking to have long-term security. And the younger I can start, the better for me. So by the time I am up in age, I'll be kind of solidified. They're doing that now. But let's take it back, you all. Another reason why the older women hate modern men is because you all are comfortable being alone. You are not frantic about finding a woman. You're not desperate. You're not. You're not desperate because first things first, you have options. You're not desperate because you are somebody that is enjoying your life, your peace, your freedom. And that is a recipe for you kind of like not giving a damn about what I got going on or trying to even check up for me. Because after all, for what? Let me put to y'all plainly. Procreation and sex and the love and nurturing from a woman used to be a man's first priority. The modern men of the day, no. I cannot tell you all how many modern men I have heard say things to the effect of, I'm practicing semen retention. I'm in monk mode. Sex is not up there like that. And a lot of these women, especially the older ones, they were accustomed to dealing with a certain type of man. And the certain type of men that they were accustomed to dealing with, oh, sex drove you, baby. It don't matter how I treat you. It don't matter what I don't do for you. It don't matter about nothing. As long as you feel like you have some kind of chance to smash me, to have a woman, to start a family, you would tolerate it. Modern men today, they don't tolerate a damn thing. And yes, I hate that shit. Because what the fuck? You all got way too comfortable being by your damn self. Like, oh, girl, you ain't got to be here. It ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. That messed up. That right there, you all messed up the entire game plan. Men were supposed to always operate from a place of desperation and being undisciplined, especially sexually. So now that you all are not doing that, I have no leverage, which leads me into this. Modern men today, you're not easily manipulated. What the fuck am I supposed to use again as leverage if you are indifferent to family starting, you're indifferent to sex, you're indifferent to relationships, you're indifferent to approaching women, talking to women, you're indifferent all across the fucking board. How can I therefore manipulate you and control you, gain access, if I'm not number one on your list of priorities anymore? Oh, I hate the modern men. Modern men today are trash. Fuck is wrong with y'all? This is why a lot of the women, the older women especially, are very mad. The reason why you all are not easily manipulated today is because y'all have learned from past generations. And not only did y'all learn from past generations, but y'all started sharing information. How dare you? How dare you all of today? How dare you men of today start telling each other what the game plan was, what to watch out for, what to maneuver around? How dare y'all? Y'all fucked up my whole game book. My whole playbook is scratched. Y'all learned. Well, I watched my daddy do this, so let me do this in a different way. I watched my uncle go through that, so let me tweak that and go this route. Some of you all actually been through some, let's say, not so great situations, and you learn from your own experience. And when you learn from your own experience, y'all started pulling other men to the side, young men to the side, telling them, hey, this is where I came up short. This is where I went wrong. This is how you can avoid that. These older women, they hate that shit about modern men. Back in the day, you all, men kept certain things secret. You know why? Because a lot of you all were ashamed and embarrassed. I'm a woman and I can see this. I'm a woman and I'm peeping game like this. Y'all get the likes up for me. We can't get them 500 on them likes. The reason why back in the day, men did not share information, men did not put each other up on game, was because you all were ashamed and embarrassed. I can't let my partners know that bitch did me like that. That's embarrassing. I can't let my partners know that I got finesse like that. That's shameful. I should have been smarter than that bitch. I can't let my partners know that I was pussy whipped to that degree. No, let me just shut up. And little did y'all know your partners was going through the same damn thing. So once you all started again being more vulnerable and open with one another, exchanging information, exchanging experiences, you all were like, well, damn. If we all going through this, then let's try to prevent this from continuing to happen. Oh, I know how we will do this. We'll share information with the younger men coming up behind us. That way they don't have to go through certain pitfalls. And by you all doing that, y'all messed it up. Because now modern men today, y'all know what to look out for. You know what to avoid. That's a problem. I can't manipulate y'all and finesse y'all and get over on y'all if you already see me coming. The fuck is y'all learning from each other's mistakes for and sharing it, helping each other for it? Nigga, what y'all doing? They hate that. Hold on now. Look, hold on, Mike. I'm just peeping a little bit of game. That's it. Thank you, Garland. It says, to be honest, men are still on that time. The problem is what we have witnessed with our mothers, sisters, classmates, and even TV. We have adapted to other options, including singleness, and is loving it. And that right there, I think that's the huge piece to it all, Garland. The huge piece to it all is way too many of y'all modern men that are okay with being single. And the reason why, I'm gonna be real about it, man, fuck it. The reason why, well, another reason why, because there's plenty of reasons, but I think the huge piece to why a lot of men are okay with being single today is because y'all know y'all got fucking options. Hold on. Thank you. Anyone can learn quantum. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, John Teal. I'm gonna get to y'all in a second. Thank you, Successful. I think I got you already, though. Thank you, John Teal. I'm gonna get to y'all. I want to say this though, because this is very, very eye-opening. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back. Who said that? I missed your chat. I'm sorry, Johnny. Garland said, to be honest, men are still on that time. The problem is what we have witnessed with our mothers, sisters, classmates, and even on TV. We have adapted to other options, including singleness, and is loving it. I want to dive deeper into that, Garland. And y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And thank y'all so much for being here. This is very impromptu, per usual. Okay? But I want to say this. The reason why a lot of men have adapted and adjusted very comfortably with being single is because y'all know y'all have options. Y'all know at any given time, y'all could have a bitch tonight if you wanted her. Whoopsie. Hold on. I gotta be real. It is so many women out here who will swear up and down, oh, y'all just some incels and y'all just lame. Don't know women want y'all anyway. Quite the opposite. Ladies, I know y'all watch from the motherfucking clouds. I know y'all do, especially after y'all done went to damn YouTube on my video. I'm like, girl, I thought you didn't even watch me. But anyway, let's peep the game. Ladies, these men know that at any given time, he can call a woman up, hang out with her, fuck her, date her. He can have a relationship like that if he wanted to. And the reason why that is possible is because a lot of the women of today are desperate. And the older that you are, the more desperate that you are. And since these men understand the climate, they understand that they do have options. Guess what? They are not very pressed to have a relationship because I can, whenever I want to, get access to you whenever. I know I'm exposing y'all fellas. Oh, damn, dude, don't be telling them that. No, I'm going to be real. The reason why men today, modern men today, are not pressed to be in a relationship is because first things first, you can have a relationship whenever you wanted one. And you do not have to be in a relationship in order to gain relationship privileges from today's woman. Why? Because they are desperate for a man. And ladies, you wouldn't even have to be desperate for a man had you done right in the past. But now, since you all are scrambling, trying to hurry up and find somebody, you doing all of this wife shit for a man who is not even your boyfriend to get him to choose you. Y'all want me to lie? I can't do it. Do y'all want me to lie? I can't do it, baby. Men are comfortable being single because I can be single and still get pussy. I can be single and still get a hot meal cooked. I can be single and still be able to, hang out with a chick if I want to. I can be single and still chill with a chick if I want to. I can be single. And the reason why men are able to do this in the first place, ladies, that watch from the damn clouds, what up, sis? Like the video with your hating ass. It's because y'all have fucked up your own lives to the point to where you have iced yourself out. And now you can be utilized in such a way. Oh, how the tables turn and the bridges burn. Ladies, y'all try so hard to have leverage and control over men to where now you are in the same position that you tried to place these men in. Now you so damn desperate, you're doing all of the sad things that a girlfriend would do or that a wife would do for these men in order to become a girlfriend or a wife. And these men are, I'm gonna be real, they can take advantage of that. Some men are. You want me to lie? I'm not gonna lie. Some men are absolutely taking advantage of that. Like, yeah, she want to be my girl, so she doing all this extra shit for a real nigga. So I'm like, she know what it is. She know what I got, and so to gain access into me and my lifestyle, this bitch out here, she cleaned up my damn house, she washing my clothes and shit. She making me damn meals from scratch and shit. She giving me that sloppy on it. Man, yeah, she trying. This is why, I'm going to be real with y'all. This is how and why a lot of men have become very, very complacent and comfortable with being single, because I can be single and still get the perks and benefits of being in a relationship. Because women today are that damn desperate. Whoopsie. But the catch to it is, a lot of these women have done this to themselves. Just like I said, y'all try so hard to have leverage and control, so now the tables have turned around and flipped on you. Y'all have these men trying to be, boyfriends to gain access and get out the friend zone. Well, in order to get out the friend zone, then you're going to have to do them little boyfriend perks and benefits for me. In order for me to, give you some pussy one day, someday, you're going to have to act like my husband a little bit and pay some of these bills. Yeah. And back in the day, men would go for that. Like, okay, well, let me just keep on showing and proving to her that I ain't like them other men. So I'm going to pay all her bills. And that's going to show her that, I'm a good guy. I'm a real nice guy. She going to finally see my worth and my value. But not today. Modern men today are like, bitch, nah, you show and prove yourself to me. This is why these older women especially are complaining, because they are accustomed to men behaving a certain way. I'm used to men kissing my ass. I'm used to men chasing me. I'm used to men trying to show and prove to me why I should give him access to me, not the other way around. The fuck is this? Modern men today woke the fuck up like, nah, I got a lot going on for myself. Why am I working hard to essentially get another bill entered into my life? Like, a woman is a bill. The women of today are a bill and a headache. This one ain't trying to pour into no man, cater to no man, nurture a man, love a man, respect a man, honor a man. I ain't getting none of that shit. So why am I busting my ass just so I can finally receive another damn responsibility and a bill? Nah. If you want to come over here, you show me why I should let your ass in. It makes no sense. It makes no sense for a man to sit there and bust his ass just to finally have a woman enter into his universe that he has to take on all the responsibility of, bust his ass for, break his back for, and he gets what in return? A body? A body to where she's going to be like, my body, my choice. So if I don't want to do anything with you, even though you're taking care of everything, even though you're loving me, respecting me, honoring me, providing for me, protecting me, it's still my body. So men are busting their ass just to have a warm body next to them that they don't even have access to. Nothing. I'm just being honest. So now y'all are in a very sticky situation to where these men are like, no, I'm good being single. But fellas, have y'all ever sat down and asked yourself, why are you cool with being single? Outside of the obvious reasons, outside of women just being headaches today and being selfish and entitled and greedy and needy, really peep the game, because I have. I'm a whole woman peeping game on y'all. The huge kicker to it all, the huge elephant in the room as to why a lot of men today are comfortable with being single is because you still are able to have access to women in ways that would only be reserved prior for a relationship. I can still get vagina if I want to. I can still get perks and benefits of a relationship if I want to. And that is particularly why these older women are mad as fuck. You have options. You are comfortable being alone because you have options, which means whenever you're tired of being alone, hey, I'll call a bitch up. I'll call a female right quick. You know, we can Netflix and chill. Hulu and hump. You know what I'm saying? I got some Hulu. You want to come through Hulu and hump? And yes, I do. Because these women have it in their mind, hey, this is my time to shine. Okay? I'm getting ready. He caught me up with a Hulu and the hump. So when I put the hump on him real good, he gonna want to be, my boyfriend. Then he gonna want to be my fiance. We're gonna get married. Like, please, like, pussy don't fail me now. Okay, please. So yeah. Let's be honest. Y'all laughing? I'm dead ass serious. Yes, I do want to come through and Hulu and hump because that is my opportunity to try to land me a man. But what's the catch, y'all? I don't know. What's funny? I am made up some shit. Hulu and hump, okay? You know where you heard it first. Danica Marie Dog Discussions, okay? You got the Netflix and chill, the Hulu and hump. What's another streaming service? I don't fucking know right now, but yeah. Thank you, Joseph. It says, then 1999, didn't see it coming and got slaughtered. Fast forward now, 2020s, learn, adapt, detect, and see the BS before it's a thought in her mind. Whoopsie. Got to be more slicker. Dick and Disney. Yeah, you want some Dick and Disney Plus? Yeah, I like that one too. We can use that one too. Okay, Netflix and chill, Hulu and hump, and Disney Plus and Dick. Okay, amen. But yeah, a lot of the modern men, y'all know how to stick and move. No pun intended. Okay. But ladies, y'all have messed it up to where y'all are pretty much, I'm gonna call it spade a spade. Y'all slutting yourselves out for the possibility of a relationship. Whoopsie. Am I being too damn honest tonight? Like I say, I got time. I hope y'all got time. Okay. I got time. I hope y'all got time. My husband, he ain't done till a little late tonight. So I got time to break this down. I got time to kick it with y'all. Now, when my husband get home, I may have to do a little hulu and humping. So we going to have to talk now. Okay. But let's peep the game. Like Joseph said, didn't see it coming. Why didn't y'all see it coming? Y'all didn't see it coming because y'all was too ashamed to share information, put each other up on game. Another thing that I mentioned earlier, a lot of y'all were very fixated and focused on family, having a wife, having a woman, love. Believe it or not, it was the men that were very, very lovey-dovey. I would say even more than the women, which is why you all didn't mind busting your ass just to have a woman in the house, just to have a wife, just to have a family. Like, yeah, it's worth it for me. I'll do that. Yeah, I love this woman. I want certain things, and I know that she's going to need certain things from me. So let me put in all this work. Let me do this. But that's not happening today. So you're absolutely right, Joseph. And thank you so much. And shout out to you for being a channel member. Thank you, John Till. It says sharing info is one thing. What makes impact is that we listen. It says, for some reason, women like doing the same stupid shit over and over again. Oh, John Till, now usually you be trolling, but this is a fucking bar, okay? Let's peep some game real quick. John Till says, sharing info is one thing. What makes the impact and the difference is that we listen. Men today listen. Back in the day, that's a great point, John Till. Back in the day, not only was it a level and layer of men being ashamed and embarrassed to share certain information, or you all just being sucker for love, but it was also this thing of you all thinking that somebody was maybe hating on you. That was a thing too. Like, oh man, you just hating. You just saying shit because you jealous. You want my life. You want my wife. You want my woman. But nah, men today like, oh no, my brother wouldn't be telling me that for no reason. This ain't no hating shit. Let me peep game on it myself. Let me take myself out of it and look at this whole situation from the outside in. And then when y'all did that, y'all were able to see, you know what, he's on to something. And again, like Joseph said, you adapt, you adjust, you make certain, maneuvers around. You're not just caught off guard and blindsided. You do things the righteous and wise way. But when it comes to women, this is where I want to peep game further, John Till. When it comes to women, you know why we don't listen and we keep doing stupid shit over and over again? Put it in the chat why y'all think women don't listen and keep doing stupid shit over and over again. Put it in the chat and then I'm going to tell you. Thank you, Johnny. It says you missed my chat. I'm going to get to it. Thank you. Anyone can learn quantum. It says kids in middle school learning red pill. It's over for decades for me. I'm telling y'all. I am telling y'all. That's why these older women especially hate y'all guts. Okay. Y'all putting these young men up on game and everything. Thank you, Garland. It says to be honest. Okay, I got that one. Am I caught up, you all? Let me go to my fan funding. Okay, I see Jabari here. Thank you, Jabari. It says picked up 2 feminine friendly snow bunnies in ATL. Lord have mercy. Airport. Definitely don't regret exploring different options. Getting my passport Monday. OG black man out. Whoopsie. Now hold on. Y'all in here clowning all damn ready. He said I missed his super chat. Let me go up. Demise, thank you. It says old single women are mad that no one I got that one. I got Neophyte. I got Dim Eyes. East Coast Kev. Terenzo, Garland, Johnny. Johnny says older men will usually tell the younger men the truth that they put the work in while they are young. Not you got time to play. Oh, big bars. Big bars. I'm gonna get back to that too. Thank you, John Till. It says they can put new paint and rims on the older. Is it odometer? Is what it is. And when you check the Carfax, their salvage title, I'll import a new Filipino. John Till, you was doing so good. You was doing so fucking good. Now here you go with this bullshit. Anyway, okay, I got Johnny. Anyone? Okay, I think I'm caught up. Johnny says desperate. Okay, I think I am caught up, you all, and I apologize if I missed you. Yeah, another one, Tanya. Another one. Why do y'all think that women today be doing the same dumb shit over and over again? Why y'all think so? Okay. Mike says entitlement and delusion. Michael says they talk too much and they act like kids. Sportsman says they don't listen because they don't care. You all make valid points. Tony says ego. And Tony is the hottest. Okay. Insanity. Jacquees says ego. Y'all are the closest. Live in real life says no guidance. Hold on. Because they listen to other women. Anyone can learn. Hold on, you all. Y'all are very, very close. And y'all are all right too. But I believe as a woman, this is my own personal womanly perspective and opinion. I believe that women keep doing the same shit over and over again and not listening. It's because, drum roll please, they feel like, yeah, that bullshit won't happen to me though. Them bitches wasn't hitting on what I'm hitting on. So those rules only apply to her, not me. I'm a bad bitch. Bad bitches get their way. I'm the exception. So those of you all who said ego, you're the hottest. Although the rest of you are correct. It's all of those different things. But the huge piece is they feel like that shit won't happen to me. I'm going to go here with it. They also feel like the men who are telling them, hey, don't do this, stop doing that, do this, do that. They feel like you all are taking the time out to warn them because they are the exception. If I wasn't, nigga, you wouldn't be talking to me. Hold on now. Let's peep the game. Let's peep the game. But before we peep the game, you all, let's go back over our list. The first thing we had was you have more options and you explore them as far as why the older women are mad or hate modern men today. You all are comfortable being alone. All right. You've learned from past generations. Like y'all said, y'all are sharing information. Y'all are observing and y'all are maneuvering differently. Okay. Y'all are not easily manipulated. And then we got one more I'm going to get into. But first things first, we got to unpack this. We got to unpack this. A lot of these bad bitches, they feel like they are indeed the exception because if I were not, you wouldn't be taking your precious time out to try to pull me to the side. Kick some knowledge to me. Peep game to me. Warn me. You're only doing that because I'm somebody that is appealing. If I were not, you wouldn't give a fuck, right? If I were not the exception, you would not be wasting your precious time, your precious life, your precious breath on trying to get me to get in alignment. So yeah, I must be the exception. I must be a bad bitch because why do you care so much? So no, I'm not going to listen to you. Instead, I'm going to weather this storm, aka I'm going to get you to submit. Right? That's why they don't listen. It won't happen to me. And then second off, nigga, I already scoped you out. If I were not the exception to the rule, you would not be out here taking your time out to talk, to warn, to try to kick knowledge and, give me some sense to act right. So what I am going to do instead is stand firm on my foundation and on my square until I get you to shut the fuck up and bend. Because you want my pussy, right? Right? You want to be with me, right? That's why you want me to act right so badly, because, them other bitches ain't me. And that's why instead of just leaving me the fuck alone and going and talk to another woman, you're trying to talk to me. So what I'm going to do, because I know you want me so bad, baby. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stand solid and square on my stance. And then you're going to eventually get tired of wasting your breath. And because you want to be with me so bad, because I'm just so fine. And I'm just such a bad bitch. And you know my pussy good. Nigga, please. That you're going to cave in. And you're just going to go with the flow. And what is going with the flow? Whatever I think for the day. Whatever I say for the moment. Whatever I do. And you know what, you all? Back in the day, that shit used to ride and slide. It did. It did. It used to be a point in time to where a man would just cave in and be like, you know what, that bitch ain't gonna listen. Anyway, baby, what you say you want? They ain't gonna act right no way. So you mean you might as well. You can't beat them, just join them. Happy wife, happy life. Happy girl, happy world. She ain't listening this whole time. I'm tired of this shit. And then you know what happens? Good boy. Good boy. Now, where were we? And that is how a lot of women were able to have this very delusional state of mind or self-perception, because men did just bend to their will, like, man, fuck it. Can't beat them, might as well just do what the fuck they want me to do. So now they feel like, oh, I must be a bad bitch. Because damn, like, he really just gonna acquiesce to whatever I said. Oh, okay, shit. And then, let's take it further. They get it in their minds that, damn, if I was able to get him to bend, surely I can get another one. This is why these same women didn't mind passing y'all off. They didn't mind just, saying, oh, okay, well, I'm bored with you now. Let me go ahead and explore something else. It's not you, it's me. I just kind of fell out of love. I just don't see you like that no more. And they'll go outside and try to find a new and improved, better you. Because clearly I'm a bad bitch. That's how I was able to get you in the first place. And not only was I able to get you, but I was able to get you to do whatever the fuck I wanted you to do. So surely I got the power. Surely pussy is power. We have one more thing on our list as far as a reason why the older women hate modern men today. Okay. Y'all put in the chat what y'all think that last thing is. Or y'all put in the chat, what you would add to the list. All right. Thank you, DeMarlo. It says, we get punished for giving a damn, but are shamed for being indifferent. Man. Oh, that's a bar. Oh, that's a bar. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. And ladies, this is why a lot of men say, well, I won't. Whoopsie. Thank you, Carrington. It says, this is exactly what it is. The girl I'm dating right now, it's been a little over a year and I'm so tired. She thinks she's that girl so bad. You can't advise her on anything. But here's the thing, Carrington. She is that girl so bad. You know why? Because you're still putting up with that shit. Let me tell y'all something. It's your little big sis. A woman is going to try you. Y'all think I didn't try Eric when I first started talking to him? Are you serious? And don't let her be a little bit cute. Because we're very accustomed to getting our way. But it was when Eric was like, oh, bitch, you think shit sweet? And he was getting ready to bounce. And I was giving Martin off that one episode when he was trying to talk all big, bad, and bold to Gina. Yeah, then leave. And then Gina grabbed her shit. And he was like, wait, baby, no, that was me. I was definitely giving Martin energy. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? And you know what, Carrington? He was not fucking playing. And I knew he wasn't fucking playing. It wasn't no talking it over. It wasn't no negotiation. It wasn't no ultimatum. Nigga was like, all right. I'm like, wait a minute. All right. Where's the tussle, nigga? Where's the tussle? It was no damn tussle. Eric was like, all right. Wait a minute. You ain't gonna fight for this? What? Ho! You ain't, wait. So, no further conversation. Just, all right, and you finna just grab your shit. Like, you really finna just bounce. The fuck? Like, what the fuck? Where they do that at with bad bitches? And when it comes to, again, a woman that is kind of cute, yeah, we really feel like, oh, yeah, nigga, please. Nigga, please. And don't let me know what I'm doing. Nigga, yeah, you ain't going no motherfucking where. But when it comes to a masculine man, ladies, it don't matter how good you can make him bust nuts. It don't matter how fine you are. It don't matter how good you can cook. It don't matter how good you can clean. If you on some bullshit, bitch, bye. And I learned real swiftly. But Carrington, as long as you still gonna be like, man, you on this bullshit, but you still there. Yeah, nigga. And is. So, good luck. You know, good luck. You gonna have to put your foot down somewhere, because other than that, she gonna feel like, oh yeah, because they gonna try you. We want to see just how much we can get away with. Can I get away with disrespecting you, calling you out your name? Can I get away with getting over and making you bend to my will? Can I get away with? And if you let us get away with it, we're gonna keep on pushing them up an envelope. Sure will. The fuck. Thank you, Carrington. I don't know how you freestyle these jokes. I don't know either, y'all. It just be coming to me. I be getting downloads from the ancestors. But yeah, I'm for real, Carrington. You're going to have to put your motherfucking foot down, because otherwise you're going to keep on testing your gangster. And sometimes putting your foot down is just like, again, being indifferent, walking the fuck away. Like, okay, you think it's a joke. You think I'm playing. Thank you, Joseph. Okay, got that one though. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go to the bottom. Thank you, Lorenzo. It says, where our elder men failed us, much older than myself. They taught us ran through poon was golden and fresh needed to be ran through to be golden. Why did so many want the hoe so bad when it wasn't going to last? You know what? That's a valid point. I never thought about that. Oi Dress says, LOL, I came in on, I got the power. Hold on. But that is a valid fact though, Terenzo. The modern men today put each other up on game as far as you need exclusivity. You need a woman that is your woman. You know. And I've heard some guys say something to the effect of, you know, I don't want no virgin ass bitch. You know, I need a woman with a little bit of mileage on her. That way she know what she doing. Like, I heard that weak ass shit before. I really have. Not understanding that you can absolutely coach a woman and mold a woman to what you like. You know what I'm saying? Versus having her try the last nigga's tricks on you, and now you like, oh yeah, what else he teach you? What else that nigga tell? Show me what else he taught you. No, let me show you what I like. Let me make this custom made for me. So you're right. We have seen shit like that, Terenzo, to where now in present day with the modern men, it's like, yeah, you don't want no hoe that ass bitch. You don't want no hoe. You want somebody who is as pure as possible. Because you don't want somebody that is going to be a poor example for future children. You don't want to be with somebody that everybody has had, and so she becomes an embarrassment to your name and your legacy, like all of that. So valid point. Thank you, Oi Dread. Y'all know I'll be tripping. It is what it is though. But welcome to the dope discussion. Thank you, HJM. It says older women are invisible to established men. They're all nothing else to think about. Lord have mercy. That's all, nothing else to think about. So I guess HJM is saying that is a reason why the older women today hate modern men. Let me see. What else should I say? I missed your super chat. Did I just read that one? Is that the one I just read? I think I got you. You missed some super chat, but it bears repeating. Older women are invisible. Yeah, okay. But let's get into this one. What is funny, Daniel? Hold on. Let's get into the last one. D, what did you do to E to be crying for him not to leave? What did you do to E? What did I do? I was talking reckless. I was talking reckless as fuck, y'all. Like, for real. And I don't think y'all understand, like, your little big sis, I be speaking from experience. Like, I used to be the boss bitch. Now, I was never a ran through ass hoe. I tried to be, but it failed because I was too scary. So my whole phase was in Facebook Messenger talking to different dudes. Like, my mama told me that I shouldn't have been all settled down, because what happened was when I was 14, I got with my ex. Okay, and that was the guy I was with before Eric. And we were together from 14 all the way up until I was 20, 21. And then right after that, I started talking to Eric. So that's why people don't understand, like, how you only had 2 penises. Well, I only been in 2 relationships, bitch. And I am not the type of woman that sleeps around. I don't believe in casual sex and shit. You know, even though I was being pushed towards that. Like, a lot of the women in my life was telling me, you've been with this little dude since you was 14. Now here you are, you know, older in life, or, you know, you're approaching adulthood. Like, don't you think you need to be outside a little bit? Don't you think you need to explore a different dick? Like, you don't even know what you like for real. His dick, all you know. And so I was like, damn, y'all probably right. So I got on Facebook Messenger, tried to talk to different niggas, and every time they'd be like, okay, well, when can we meet up? I'll be like, I ghost their ass. I'm scared, bitch. I am scary. Okay, I'm scary, and it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. But at any rate, though, in my previous relationship before I was with Eric, I was used to, like, talking to this dude any kind of way, and, you know, treating him any type of way, and he'd just go for it. And I remember him telling me, well, I don't feel like I can do no better than you, so I don't care. Like, he told me that shit. And I promise y'all, I'm not trying to be no conceited, full of myself ass bitch. I promise you. But when you are not that ugly, and maybe you look better than a lot of chicks, when you get with a particular type of guy who maybe is not that confident within himself, or feels like you are his trophy and you are his prize, because maybe he don't have a lot of shit going on for himself, and so him being able to say, oh, I got me an attractive girl, that's his bragging right. Yeah, they'll let you kind of get away with murder. You know what I'm saying? And I was used to that. And so when I got with Eric, and I'm talking to him like how I was talking to my ex, And he like, wait a minute, who are you talking to? And I'm like, nigga, I'm talking to you, motherfucker. He was like, oh, let me remove myself. Cause you got me fucked up. Respectfully. And I was like, nah, nigga, you got me fucked up. You know? And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Again, I was accustomed to having a lot of guys checking for me. You know what I'm saying? And so I would kind of bounce that ball. Like, nigga, don't you know how many niggas want to be with me? Like, nigga, but you don't do, another nigga will. Like, the same shit a lot of these bitches was doing. I was doing that shit too. I would say that shit too. Like, you lucky I'm even talking to your ass and this, that, and the third. Like, don't you know? And Eric was like, well, bitch, go talk to him. Like, he ain't call me no bitch. But in a nutshell, it's like, well, bitch, go ahead. Matter of fact, I'll do you a favor. I'll go ahead, remove myself so you can go ahead and explore all these niggas that you have all these options to. And I was like, no, wait, you know, on that type of shit. Yeah, who you talking about? Who the fuck is you talking to? And I'll never forget it. It was the way he said it. It was very much so like, I don't know how to explain it other than it was like, bitch, this Big Daddy, who the fuck? Like, it wasn't on some, I'ma fight you. Like, who you talking to, bitch? It wasn't that. It was very much so like, wait a minute, let me put you in your place right quick. Like, this ain't that. And I remember saying something to the effect of, I don't know what you used to, but and I was like, yes, you is. And he was like, you know what? He grabbed his gym bag. I'm like, he really leaving? That nigga walked out the door like, wait a minute. And now I'm blowing up the phone and shit. Like, no, I'm sorry, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. I'm blowing up the damn phone and shit. I'm getting sent to voicemail. What? Nigga, I know you fucking lying. You sending me, moi, to voicemail, nigga? Got a man 50 times back to back, back to back, back to back. Shit. And he didn't talk to me until he was calling the fuck down. And I remember him saying, look, you keep calling my phone. Stop calling my phone. I don't want to talk to you right now. Let me calm down. Because I look. So I still had a little bit of a chance. So that made me feel a little bit better because he did answer the phone after like 50 times. You know what I'm saying? And he told me right now. So that gave me hope. Like, okay, I still got a chance, bitch. You better not blow this shit ever again, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm upset right now. And to keep from spazzing out, just give me some time to myself. I'll call you or I'll text you, whatever, when I get some time, when I'm cool down. And I was like, okay, yes, sir. Looking ass. Bitch, please. I ain't never had no good man like Eric. I was mad as fuck. I'm like, bitch, you blew it. I was mad as hell at myself, y'all. Just so mad. Like, it wasn't even that serious. I don't even know why I was talking to him like that. I don't even why I do it. Why, Gina? Like, I was mad as fuck, y'all. It's just something about some real authentic masculinity that when you feel that shit and then that shit departs from you, it's like, my oxygen, my air, what did I do? Like, bitch, I was sick. I was sick. But he eventually did, you know, answer the phone a day or so later. I don't know. But I was, man. But yeah, he was not playing with my ass, and I felt that shit. But he couldn't let this go. No, let me stop. Do not tell Eric I said that. Do not tell Eric I said that. What the fuck you talking about? He couldn't let me go. Like, period is like, nigga, please, you just friend. You just in your feelings right now. Don't get me in trouble, y'all. Hold on. Thank you, Jabari. It says, left my 2 black and white girlfriends. Respect goes both ways. Now them and these hoes missing out on a future of peace and relaxation. Beautiful kids too. Man, Jabari said, look, you done missed the fuck out. Lord have mercy. This is not a drill. What Mike say? Man, what up, Mr. Karate? Man, I was sick. Exercise. Lord have mercy. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Yeah, please take me back. Please take me back. That show what I was like. I was sick. I was sick, y'all. Can you imagine you finally meeting the epitome of a masculine, good ass man who always come through for you, who always got your back, all of that. Like, I remember Eric helping me pay for the taxes, the sales tax on my car that I had got. I ain't never had nobody come through for me like that. Like, we was young too. Like, I ain't never had nobody be somebody of their word and actually do what they said they was gonna do. Like, he was showing and proof. I ain't never had no shit like that. And then with him being so young, I just knew he was gonna be straight by the time we was older. Like, why are you fumbling a good young man? Like, bitch, please get your shit together. Yeah, I was so sick. I remember crying. I was so dramatic, y'all. I was crying and shit. I was in the closet with the door closed, in the dark, crying and shit. Like, please answer the phone. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Gina. I'm sorry, Martin. I'm sorry, Cole. Tommy, looking at. I was so sick. I was sick. Like, Eric, he showed me a lot of love early on. Like, he was a provider very early on. A protector, a leader, a teacher, like, very early on. And I did not want to miss out on that. And when I felt like it was leaving me, I was like the reality set in, like, bitch, what the fuck you finna do now? Please. Thank you, Tanya. It says, I'm glad you were able to get Eric bike. Me too. Baby, come bike. Shit. But you know what, Tanya? I think it was that wham bam I be putting down. Hold on, Tanya, because we're not gonna sleep on it. We're not gonna sleep on it. I'm just playing. Men don't care about that entirely, but it do factor in. I got Jabari. Who else I got? It was funny. Jabari again says future NFL player and child psychology major. Oh, is that what you got going on? Lord have mercy. Yeah, he was gonna miss the doggy style. Who was that off of, y'all? You don't love me, you just love my doggy style. Yeah, I was R. Kelly just sliding down the closet walls in the dark. I was sick for real, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing? Like, I was sick. Yeah. He came by. Thank you, Carmen, because period. But yeah, a lot of these chicks are missing out. But one last chance, you all. Put it in the chat. What y'all think my final reason is as to why these older women are hating the modern men today. Okay, put it in the chat for me. Let me see. It's very obvious too. Man, like, this is not funny. What are Kelly Michael? Yes. King Breeze, do not laugh at me. I was sick as fuck. I was so dramatic. I was like, why did I even say that shit? Like, why did I even start? Like, I started that. Like, it was not even that serious. And now he gone and he ain't answering the phone. I was sick. What phone I had? I had that Evo. Was that a Samsung? I remember that Evo back in the day. I was just waiting for my phone to ding. It never dinged. It never dinged, bitch. I still had to call him back. And then he answered the phone. I'm like, so you just wasn't gonna call me back? That's what I'm saying, y'all. When it comes to a good man, a woman will chase your ass, please. They be fronting. When it comes to a man that a woman wants, she will chase your ass, please. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Because we're not choosing to even play the game. The young men not much naive to control them. Okay. Good question. Nicholas says, good question. They have more options. We already got that. They're regretful. Well, the thing that I have on my list as far as the last reason why older women hate modern men is because y'all are no longer looking for a mama. Whoopsie. I'm used to being big mama around this motherfucker. Okay? You are supposed to be in constant pursuit and search of a woman that is going to take care of you, nurture you, love you, pamper you, lead you. And that right there is the huge piece to what all, the whole leading you piece. Back in the day, the men were under the mode or the mindset and stance of, hey, I'll allow my woman to take control. I'll allow my woman to take the reins and she can steer this ship however she wants to. I'm just going to be the one who is adding the fuel to the ship. Okay, I'm going to keep the ship stocked. But as far as the navigation, as far as where she wants to go and the destination, she can do that. But now today, men are like, bitch, if I'm the one fueling the ship, stocking the ship, buying the ship, I'm definitely going to be the one navigating. I'm definitely going to be the one that's steering the destinations. I definitely am. You just make sure that ship is running smoothly and it's tidy. You just make sure that you are assisting me, whatever my voyage is. This is why the older women of today hate modern men. Y'all have way too much control. And y'all know, again, y'all's worth and y'all's value. I know what I'm doing. I don't need a woman to steer anything for me. I'm wise and intelligent on my own. I have the proper knowledge and understanding. I don't need a woman to tell me what to do. And see, back in the day, women were accustomed to telling their husband what to do. Oh, give me your whole paycheck and I'll give you a piece of it. Nah, we ain't doing that. We doing this. No, nigga, you ain't doing that. We doing that. That's how it used to go. But today, men are like, oh, fuck nah. You a part of my equation. So you add on in this way or you're going to get subtracted. Women do not like that. And what I always say, when it comes to these older women, they are very much so accustomed to a certain breed of man. And the certain type and breed of man that they were accustomed to and used to was a man who just went with whatever her flow was. Because after all, happy wife, happy life. Happy girl, happy world. They were used to men looking to them for guidance. And if I can get a man to look to me to guide him, that's going to place me in a dominant position. I'm going to be the one controlling everything. But men today, not doing it. Like, bitch, please, you got me fucked up. This is my shit. Do not like that. And so that is my list, you all. They don't like you all because you have more options and you explore them. You've learned from past generations and y'all also helped each other be put up on game. Okay. You are comfortable being alone, which means that I am not really a necessity like that. which means you're not going to be desperate and just allowing any old thing to go, because after all, you want me around. Okay. You all are not easily manipulated, which means I have no dominance and control. And then again, you're not looking for a mama, which means I cannot tell you what to do with your shit. Okay. And that's my list. They can't get them. Yes. Big facts. They can be number 6. Exactly. Look, y'all feel me? Thank you, Johnny. It says all the things you mentioned, accountability wasn't one of them. That we can add that too. Nobody wants to be held accountable. Like, the list goes on, but these to me were my major reasons. Okay, outside of the obvious, like, again, y'all are needy, greedy, selfish, entitled. Like, I want to go a little bit further with the conversation. Okay. But yeah, accountability is another thing. Like, I don't want to be held accountable. That's going to be a thing that is going to require me to have to change. Bend to your will. Get on your program. I don't like that. All right. You still live? Shouldn't you be cooking? It's Friday. And my husband is a little late today, which he's probably getting ready to bring his ass home now. So I'm getting ready to wrap this shit up. And since it is Friday, we do have a Hulu and take out. So you mind your damn business. Okay. Hulu humping and takeout. Mind your damn business. Don't worry about me cooking tonight. I ain't cooking tonight. I'm going to cook tomorrow and definitely on damn Sunday, but not tonight. Fridays, oh yeah, we order out. We watch our shows and anything goes, and clothes included. Okay, don't worry about us though. We be chilling. So yeah, the Hulu and hump, Tony, it may be in full effect tonight, but first I gotta order some food because I'm not cooking. It's Friday. Fuck you talking about? It's Friday. Danica don't cook on Fridays. Please. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the next dope discussion. And you never know when we're going to pop out. All right. You never know. So you're going to make sure you liking the video, sharing the video, subscribing to the channel, and definitely hitting the notification bell. And I also want to say big shout out to you all for helping us to reach 211,000 subscribers today. Y'all are dope as fuck. Okay. Look, Mike, all in my damn business. Why you still live? It's always a good night over at the Bell's house. Okay. It's always a good night over at the Bell's house. Okay. Now I might get some Disney Plus and some Dick Plus. Mind your business. Okay. It's pizza and penis tonight. Let's not do too much. But I'm going to see y'all later. Love y'all. And also, before we go, you all, do y'all enjoy us doing the list? Okay. Let me take a poll. Because I want to do something different today. I didn't want to do this the same old reaction to a video. Like, I want to be creative and original with my content. So let me start a poll to ask y'all. Y'all know I'm a damn fool. Don't take me too serious. Okay, yeah, it's that Papa John's and Papa John. Okay, oh, Papa John's and Papa John, Papa Johnson. Okay, mind your damn business. Should you be cooking? I'm cooking on YouTube right now. Let me cook. The fuck? Okay, start a poll. Should we do more lists? Yes, this was dope. Or no, stick to reaction videos. Okay, I'm trying to see. Just sometimes you want to switch it up. Or I'll put it don't matter. It don't matter. But I would like to see what I got to say. Hopefully I got no typos. I am rushing because I gotta take a shower and shit. The hair is cool. You like my hair? Thank you. My husband like it too. My husband like it too. I had it brushed out like a fro. And I was like, my love, you know, I call Eric my love. I said, my love, like, should I have it in a fro? And he was like, put some water on it. I was like, the fuck? So I put some water on that damn shit. And then I said, okay, do you like it now? He was like, yeah, that's straight. And if y'all don't know, my husband, when he likes something, he says it's straight. If he don't like it, he gonna say it's cool. So I always look for it straight. Okay. So I had went back and I asked him, I said, you know, should I keep my hair how it is now, like with the little wet and wavy look, or should I just go ahead and do the big fro? And he was like, nah, keep it like that. I said, oh. So I think he liked the wet and wavy a little bit too much, Johnny. He was like, nah, keep it like that. My husband ain't never taught me that. He was like, nah, keep it like that. So we gonna keep it like this, you know. I think he like a little red head, curly head baddie, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I said, my love, you prefer this over a fro? Now you know something is up. He said, nah, keep it like that. I said, oh shit, I'm about to get hit from the bike. Okay, hit from the bike. Oh. Don't pull now. Don't pull too hard now. Okay. He said, nah, put some water on that shit. So I put some water on that shit. And Eric, with his laid back, nonchalant, introverted ass, you know, gave me a little bit of, you know, reaction. It was like, nah, keep it like that. I'm like, oh, let me keep this shit like this then. Put some water in that damn shit now. So, yeah. Lord, shit, I heard it put some more water in this motherfucker. Shit. Fuck that fro. The fuck? Thank you, Jocelyn. Love you too. But I'm getting ready to go. Y'all know, look, I'll be acting a damn fool all night. Okay. See y'all later. Thank y'all so much for putting up with me. Let me check my poll. Not that poll, y'all. Stop being nasty. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, so I asked y'all, should we do more lists? 86% of y'all, I should say, says yes, this was dope. 14% says don't matter. And then 0% says no, stick to the reaction videos. Okay. So yeah, I'll come up with more lists. And we will, and you know, integrate reactions too, but I want to have more like original content. I feel like the reaction shit, it can get a little redundant after a while, you know, especially for like live streams. Because I already do the videos for our uploads. I feel like for our live streams, you can do a little something different, you know. I like the reaction you give, Eric. Look, me too. When I tell y'all my husband is so chill, he is the most chill dude ever. Okay. It takes a lot to get a rise out of him. So when you do, bitch, you might be a bad bitch. Okay? Because it takes a lot to get him to move. And I'm gonna be real, I've been the only one that I've seen that can get my husband to do a little maneuver. Like everybody else just be like, yeah, whatever. But Danica Marie, the fuck? So, yeah, Tanya, that's why I was able to get my man back, because he can't go without this. Let's stop. Okay. But I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all later. We should have an upload, though, on Monday. Okay. So, y'all pull up for that. And as y'all can see, YouTube be hating on the live streams. So, y'all going to have to do y'all due diligence and do y'all damn best to make sure that y'all are pulling up manually, because they do not be giving out notifications and none of that. And ask me how I know, because I'm subscribed to my channel from my other channel, and I don't be getting no damn notifications. So y'all have to help us out. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all later, okay? And thank y'all so much for y'all's donations, because y'all ain't got to give me shit. All right? Appreciate y'all. We out.